Thank you. My name is Buck Dozier, and I'm on the way to a wedding, which hopefully explains my dress. I've got a nephew that's getting married. I'm officiating the wedding, so I must leave here. Unfortunately, cannot stay here to be with you afterwards, and I apologize for that. I applaud you for your public service. It's great and wonderful and inspiring to see all of you here and that the work that you're doing and the interest you have in our country. I've always believed that public service is a noble calling and that participation in public service should not be restricted to just a privileged few. I'm running for mayor, frankly, because, like you, I want to see my community continue to grow and prosper, and along the way that every citizen, regardless of who they are, where they live, can experience the Nashville dream. To me, the Nashville dream is to get a good education, to earn a good living, to be able to afford a home, to live and work in a safe place, and most importantly, know that your voice will be heard, that you matter as a part of this community. Someone said, never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. I have put forth two broad initiatives, one for education called the Athens of the South, the Athens Project, actually. And the highlight of that agenda for education is that we raise $1 billion in this community through the private sector to put in an endowment where we can take the interest off that endowment and estimated perhaps $76 million a year that we could have for those things, not brick and mortar, but for things that belong in the classroom. There are other initiatives that are part of that agenda that I would like you to look at. The second is public safety, of course, which all governments should be doing extremely well. I'm calling the agenda for public safety hometown security. We must expand beyond just crime watch into our neighborhoods and expand that to our neighbors knowing not only what to do for crime, but what to do when a natural disaster happens, what to do for themselves, and what to do for their neighbors as well. Katrina and other disasters in our country has illustrated to us that most communities have not been prepared, and now is the time that we broaden our perspective in terms of what public safety means to a community. So there are other initiatives. I'm very much pro-business, very much small business oriented, and look forward to the initiatives and the things that we can do in government to make things easier. Thank you so much.
I guess I'm a little different than all the rest of the candidates. I'm not the political one up here. I'm a businessman, and I started getting the idea to run. Actually, I ran for mayor last time against Bill Purcell, which we all know that was going to be a tough challenge. But the main thing was to get my feet wet and see if that's where my heart was. For the last 4 years, I have watched and studied this government. I've kind of turned my businesses over to my family and my sons, and actually my employees have been here for several years, just to keep an eye and watch what's going on with the city. And I'm not happy with what's going on with the city. I'm seeing a lot of positive, but I'm seeing a lot of negative. Our crime rates increasing every year, every month. Our school system is lacking. Our school system is having to ask for more money every year. Our budget has gone from, I think it was $900 million to this year it's nearly $1.6 billion since Bill Purcell's been in office. And it's still, we need more money. I'm a businessman, and I'm a manager. And that's what I intend on doing, is to go in as mayor and manage the departments where they need to be managed. We're going to cut the waste where it needs to be cut, and we're going to use the money where it needs to be used. The school system keeps coming back to us each year. We were building more and more houses each year. So our tax base should be increased each year. We do not need more taxes. We do not need to put more money in this government. It's there. It just needs to be spent where it needs to be spent. And as a businessman, I will show you that we will spend this money for its best use. Again, my name is Kenneth Eaton. My website is KennethEaton.com. And I appreciate you looking at it and appreciate your vote. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. And you know, as Councilman Dozier said, he's on his way to a wedding. Well, I'm just coming back from a wedding in Rockwood, Tennessee. So he asked you to forgive him for his dress. I want you to forgive me for my wrinkles. And we went on the road a lot today. I want to thank everyone in this room. Democracy for America. Democracy is so important to our country. And for you to come together and discuss democracy and live daily in a world where democracy is important is very important. And the fact is that you're involved. I want to thank you. You know, we might disagree on issues. We might even disagree on candidates, but you're involved. And as Vice Mayor of Nashville, Tennessee, I want to thank you for making Nashville a better city, the state of Tennessee a better state, and our nation a better nation. I also want to thank these gentlemen who are up here with me today, because even though we might have our differences, we're giving a lot of time and they're giving a lot of energy for running this city the next 4 years. And we're going to have bumps and bruises, but I want to thank everybody for making that journey. I'm running for Nashville because I believe in Nashville, just simple as that. I believe that Nashville can be a safer city for our seniors, for our children, for our families. I believe that Nashville can provide quality education to all of our citizens. And I believe that the sport of arts will lift all of us up to a higher level. I believe that public and private partnerships will help to improve our neighborhoods, improve our communities, and coming together will unite us as one. I believe that Nashville can be very respectful of the environment. And as we respect the environment, we'll also work to make Nashville more livable and a place where all people can work, play, and live. And in closing, I believe in Nashville, Tennessee. I believe in folks like you. I believe in folks like us sitting here at this table. And I want you to know that I'm selfish enough to ask you for your vote and your support. But I'm also generous enough to also tell you that if you don't vote for me, that I would like for you to be involved in the process to make Nashville a better city. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to talk to you, and please vote for Howard Gentry on August the 2nd, 2007. Thank you very much.